Welcome back to episode 3. So, when we last played, we found out what happened to Sam. Poor guy. And
Poor
now
Sam.
we proceed.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
So this is the room he moved into after his twin died.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't have been able to stay in there long anyways. Who's Kay?
Oh, was that the pink bathroom?
Oh, so that is his wife.
Yes.
But they divorced.
Wonder if she's alive.
I don't know. I mean, she's not technically a Finch, so I'd say her chances are a bit improved.
Now that I know that she's 22 weeks pregnant, I'm very concerned.
I know, I'm worried about her. Like, be
After Sam
careful.
died,
I literally
my
like,
mom and Edie
please.
got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, that's cool.
Finch control. The baby gate? I love all the blocks.
That's really cool.
That's
Okay, that's a picture. That was terrifying me for a distance.
a baby, and this is a
I
crib.
was like, with all due respect, no.
This is Gregory. So this is the one that was in the
Gregory.
bathroom.
Oh.
And there's a lot of bubble bath here. Divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh.
I think he saw things.
Frog!
The duck is following the frog. Meow.
I love this.
I don't
That's a
know.
delightful little frog.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I'm the frog. Meow.
Oh. Nice. Hop.
I want to get all the letters. Fuck. I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's time to...
Hi, Kay.
Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
Thank you for abandoning me. Anyways, as I was always doing.
Frog.
Right now.
Frog.
Why is she the one living here and Sam
I
isn't?
wonder what he saw.
Oh! You could pop bubbles and get the ducks.
What the why? Achievement unlocked.
Nice.
Okay, my depth perception sucks. I'm gonna struggle with this.
And don't worry, I'm also struggling, and I'm just watching from a distance.
Oh yeah.
So much of Calvin.
Ducks.
Oh,
Yes!
wee.
Imagination.
I am loving this.
Yeah.
We have a friend!
This music is great. Oh, can I? Launchpad.
I know how silly it sounds.
Yes.
I love this.
But I worried about a baby being too happy.
Oh. Wee.
But I could feel her
Friends!
slip away.
Oh.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
Probably not everything.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I don't think he understands. Oh.
Boing.
Nope. Oh.
I wish
Oh.
you could have told us
Oh no!
Oh.
about the world he saw.
Oh.
I can't do anything.
This is unfortunate that we're the reason this baby drowns now.
Aw.
There's so much I don't understand
Kay,
about Gregory.
come
Now
on.
he's a frog.
Come on, Kay.
Hey, honey.
The fact that this is Sam apologizing for this happening and blaming himself when Kay is the one who left him unattended.
I know, literally.
Don't think this was... I think it was her fault, actually. This is entirely your fault. You did not protect your kid.
Sure it's
That is your job. One thing's for sure, is I'm never leaving my kid in a bath unattended after this. when I have one.
That's not.
Sam.
That's usually something that you don't do.
Yeah, damn, Kay. Sam's just like, this wasn't your fault. I'm like, yeah, it was. Blame yourself.
Listen, Sam, with all due respect, it is Kay's fault.
Yeah. Oh, poor Gregory. He didn't even have a chance.
I really like that she's drawing all of these little things
I
for
can't imagine
who
my
I'm
mom
assuming
ever
is her
writing
future
poetry
kid.
Yet.
Yeah, it's cute. A poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea.
So, Dawn's other
Our
brother.
father never hit us kids, at least not very hard. Before the day my brother
Oh.
said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, that's cool! Get all the words. Woo! Oh.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh.
Oh.
He didn't want a stepmom.
Oh.
I get it, bro. But I mean, still be happy for your dad. Whoa, this is hard to control.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
Oh.
Husband and wife. Make him cry.
Oh.
They're all standing still. I guess they're not central to the story, so that's fine. Whoosh. Oh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
I love that. I love they actually put it in.
Wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Tag yourself.
Me too.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
I'm glad no one else seems concerned.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
I wish that. Oh.
Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I
Oh.
didn't. Until we found you.
Oh. That's like such a like quick abrupt break from the poem that it's
I
like
know,
it
right?
kind of hits. It's like ow.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
And I guess we'll never know what the outside of this door looks like because now we're in the upper levels.
Oh, that's cool.
My
Oh,
mom moved
again,
up to the
pregnant.
loft after her brothers died.
Okay. You know, Edith, honey,
At the time, it was as
Make
far away as she
choices.
could get.
you wonder why you're like winded doing this. You are pregnant. You are pregante.
Pregnante.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
That's
Oh.
cute.
My mom moved to India a week after
So
graduation.
she moved
and
up,
got a job
sort of
teaching
like
English.
Sam moved into a different room. She moved upstairs
Religion
to the
was another
loft
thing
after
my
her
mom
brothers
never
died.
talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after
Huh.
her dad died.
It's like even though the other beds are down there, they're not exactly far. It's like at least you have a different space that isn't just right
Louis
next to
was
them.
born a year later.
Yeah.
So this is now she's talking about her siblings.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back
Oh,
and to see kids in the
Oh.
house again.
y'all had plants.
That's cute.
Oh, Lewis liked to grow things.
Yes.
The house had to get a little bigger,
God.
but Edie was used to that.
It's so tall.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
So she homeschooled them.
Oh, okay.
Lewis and Edith. But no Milton? I guess he disappeared by the time they started doing this.
But it didn't last.
Probably. Oh.
The beginning of the
Okay.
end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
A castle?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Oh, he's an artist. That's cool.
Oh.
Oh, the music. Got a little crown.
Nice.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Well, that's meta.
Iconic.
Too meta for me. Oh.
Oh. It matches because there's the door that's down there that looks like that.
Yeah. So he was very
I was
creative.
4 when Milton disappeared.
That's cool. I like that Edith made him, or Edith Sr. made him a castle.
I know, that's so great.
Bro, I wish I could do that.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
And he even made the other door.
Yeah.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Milton had been allowed through all the secret passages and then died or disappeared, so I guess that's why Dawn didn't want Edith knowing.
No. Yeah, understandable.
I wonder if Lewis
Mom
knew.
definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Lewis.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's
Oh.
room. Except Lewis.
We love that.
Iconic.
This is my kind of room. We stand. And it's made of a boat. His room is a boat. You gotta love that.
You know what, Lewis? Nothing but respect.
It's too bad you're not around anymore, bud.
But still, nothing but respect for your room.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we love that.
Is that a... Yep,
Lewis's
okay,
room smelled
iconic.
Very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh. Legalize marijuana. Yeah, boy.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
And then so did he.
Not funny.
Let's find out what happened to Lewis.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh. Oh.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh. Don't tell me if
I
you do
asked him
both
to
at once.
describe it.
Yes, I do.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. he'd feel his way about.
You're really gonna make me
Then
do a
something
maze?
moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
Oh.
He knew it was all in his head,
Oh, that's cool.
but he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Sounds like he's losing himself, is what I'm hearing.
Listen, working in a
But he found
cannery will do
something
that
more.
to you.
Oh god. We're going 3D
I worried
now.
about him then.
Can I get on the stairs? Oh,
Daydreaming at the cannery,
no. It's hard to do both at once. Fuck.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee.
This is just
Methodical,
me with my one
tireless,
brain cell
focused,
and ADHD.
Yeah.
like a whole new Lewis.
I mean, I can relate to the daydreaming thing, because I daydream intense.
So I let him go on.
Same.
But something tells me, given that he's a Finch, that this is gonna go horribly wrong.
I
Oh,
even
it's getting
encouraged
bigger.
him.
Oh, no, it's gonna.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh, puppy.
Oh,
On the
That's
edge of a
nice.
city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly,
Bit
brick by
narcissistic.
brick.
listen, I respect it.
Then he made musicians.
Oh, this is a bop.
Yeah?
And songs for them to play.
I'm really glad it doesn't make me
Talked
click the
about
fish.
starting a band.
I think there'd be too many things for my brain to handle.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
I mean, his imagination's pretty actually pretty cool.
I respect it.
He no longer spoke at the cannery,
Me.
but his chopping was as reliable as ever.
I relate.
Word.
Then one day
This
it
is me
struck
zoning
him
out at work.
that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination,
Yeah.
so he could do whatever he wished.
Oh. I mean, hey, go big or go home. If you're gonna imagine a whole world, then you become the ruler.
And he won.
Yeah?
They
Hell
begged
yeah,
him
we're the
to stay,
mayor.
but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh, it's so big.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately
Can't
push
even really
on.
see where the fish are coming from anymore.
New Louisville.
Nice.
St. Louis.
Yeah? I think
He
that
started
already
drifting
exists, but I
away
respect
from
it.
our reality.
Yeah, I can tell. The fishes are kind of just vanishing.
Minneapolis.
Or at least the one I threw was.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Me.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh. Nah, I'm busy.
Chop.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Nice.
beautiful prince.
Hell yeah.
We stand the gay.
Oh yeah, we love that. I love that. I love that effect.
Yes. Yes.
The prince was on his own quest for
Oh, you know it.
Yes.
radiant rainbows.
Hell yes. Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oops. Help, I'm gonna sink the boat. This is hard to drive.
He
No.
followed the sound of his
I like a harp. Let's go with the harp.
I like the harp.
silver harp.
I think that's really cool that if you picked the other one, it would have
His
still
chase
it
led
would have
him to a
been.
golden palace
what it sounded
east
like.
of the sun,
Yeah.
west of the moon.
Yeah.
Even then, his logic.
Oh, you
remained
can't even see it
sound.
anymore.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Chase after your prince, boy.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Yes.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
It's hard for me to focus on the fish.
I know.
For someone who'd never
Lewis,
known
come
success
home.
in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Lewis, come back to us.
And then it struck him
Lewis, honey.
that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon,
Well,
but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
technically that is the real Lewis. I mean, if we're being technical. Probably not the more fun Lewis, but, you know, it's reality.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
No, not
It
necessarily.
was hard to argue with him.
Oh. And now we're the king. Where are we? Is this Lewis's locker? Oh, so we're at Lewis's.
Began
We're
to
at the
forget the
cannery.
world we know.
Are we gonna kill ourselves? We're gonna sneak up
I
on him?
think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Lewis.
Lewis?
Lewis, honey.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
It's still you. Buddy.
I still
Oh.
thought I could save him.
Off I go.
Even
God.
after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
That's good, right?
The palace would be packed with his
Okay.
companions.
I mean, you're gonna call faceless, guys companions, then that's cool.
You know, they're vibing. How are they playing those instruments? They don't got lips.
They don't got hands.
Including the
They
got
wise
nubs,
man
they're
who
fine.
insisted
Yeah, but they ain't
on
got
rising.
opposable thumbs.
You know, it's okay.
Calico.
Calico.
Molly! Yes!
Oh,
She's like bopping. Oh, we love
she's
that.
like, we stand.
We're gonna be the king.
Yes.
His
Ba-na.
prince waited,
Ba-na.
holding his crown.
Bum, bum, bum. I feel mildly
There
threatened.
was only one thing left to do.
Oh.
Word. Which was.
Tell me more.
Bend down his head.
Oh.
Oh no.
So,
That looks.
so the fish
like-
chopping machine, I'm assuming that means he ducked his head under it.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Yep,
And the rest,
there were
I
the
think,
lines.
Mrs. Finch, your son was
So
a
he
kind
committed
man who will be
self-die.
missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh.
Well, I can understand that.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Rip. I think we can finish the game this episode. 'Cause
Really?
I don't think there's a lot left. I mean, all that would be left would be, like, explaining what happened to her mother, right?
I'm assuming.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oh,
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
more missing posters.
I wish we'd stayed,
Oh.
but I understand why we left.
So this was where she lived with her mother.
Oh.
My
This
mom
is
ended up
her
leaving
room?
everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have come sooner.
Here comes Edith's room.
I like the little bear that she got there.
The little paper bird,
Oh, Frank.
probably made by her brother.
I love
And
those.
some more climbing.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's
That's
left
a
now
cool
is to tell you
jellyfish
about
chair.
that last night.
Oh, so she's gonna talk about the night they left.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Oh,
Edith, you're excused.
oh, yep. Argument time. And Edith's still wearing gloves.
the power had been shut off that morning.
So it's kind of just her
Edie
thing.
always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh,
Or that Edie had a key to it.
we're in the library.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning.
Oh,
Okay?
not Edith Sr. I don't think she really needs a nursing home. She seems fine.
There's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh,
Oh.
That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
oh.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the
Oh, we
ocean.
can walk out to it.
Oh.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
Yeah, I can freaking imagine. There was
I've
ocean
seen
here.
that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Oh,
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
uh-oh.
I got turned around.
Oh,
Me all the time.
I'm just hitting the W key.
Edie, honey, it's okay. I don't know which direction I'm going in at any
For a
time.
while, I wondered.
Me.
Me too.
I started seeing things.
Oh,
Dear.
it's cute.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
Oh,
Oh.
That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
that's so nice.
That's Nice.
So they not only brought the whole house, but they brought like the whole yard, because here's like a fence.
I know.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you
Oh.
to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's
Uh.
mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
How? It's mine. Give it.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged
I
me
wanted to
the
know the end of
car.
that story. What did you see?
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No. Edie.
Not
The next
Edie.
morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh. So she
After
died?
that, we moved around a lot.
We love the
We
club.
both tried to make the best of it.
Yes.
Meow.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Oh.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Oh.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
I don't even know what to say.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh?
This journal was supposed to be for you,
Are we being born?
but now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you
Mother?
and tell you all these stories myself.
Uh.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hello? Is this child?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. Oh.
My heart hurts. Ugh, I don't know why that hits me so hard every time. Well,
Oh. Oh.
so she died in childbirth.
Oh.
And who knows how long her son's gonna live.
Jeez.
If history goes to show us anything, probably not long. Well, that would be the end of the game.
Alright.
What did you think?
It was a trip.
Yeah, man.
I liked the way that everything was interactive.
Yeah, it really was. Like, everything, like, opening every door I had to, like, do myself.
Huh.
So, yeah. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. Okay. So I guess that's gonna be the end of this. Thank you so much for watching. And... Well, I guess we quit. That's all.
Huh?
Alright. That's the end. Bye, everybody!